Om Shanti. Sit in your soul conscious state. Sweet children, body consciousness means a devilish character. So Baba itself helping us that body consciousness means a devilish character. So that also we can keep some 5 Mahavakya ready. We'll make it more creative. File Mahavakya ready, file his 5 of his statement, and then we can read it every 1 hour or half an hour, how much is possible. Or you can hang it, going, coming continuously, our eyes falling on that. So the first line itself we got it. Body consciousness means a devilish character. Change that and imbibe divine characters. That means if we imbibe divine characters or we become soul conscious, both are same. Becoming soul conscious will become pure. Becoming soul conscious will imbibe all the divine characters. And imbibing divine characters, that means we have become soul conscious. So you will be liberated from the jail of Ravan. From the jail of Ravan means now we are inside the vices, a boundary of vices all around us. And because we are body conscious, they can capture only body. So when we will become soul, souls is unlimited. We'll fly out of this boundary. Question is, how does each soul experience punishment for his sinful acts, and what method should you use to be liberated from that? So each one experienced punishment in the jail of Om for his sins. And secondly, he also received many types of sorrow in the jail of Ravan. So this world is the jail of Ravan. Either we get punishment in the womb or in this jail of Ravan through many sorrow, many diseases, many happenings. So Baba has come to liberate you children from these jails. In order to be liberated from them, you have to become civilized. Civil, I, civilized. So this also Baba is telling. The main thing is our I, our drishti. We see ourselves as I, our soul, and see others as soul. Then all problems finish. We have to make everyone practice, even small children, because this Ravan is not leaving them also. Whether it is lust, they will not understand. Whether it is greed, they'll not understand. So we cannot explain all these things, but we can make them practice. You are soul. Practice. You are a soul. You are a soul, and see other as a soul. That will help them to become free from everything. So more we cannot, but we can all make them um, practice soul consciousness. Then they will become civilized also. So how much big task it will be? Baba is telling Om Shanti. In soul consciousness, I the soul I am listening, Murli from my teacher Bap Dada. The father sits here and explains according to the drama plan. The father also comes and liberates you from the jail. Because all are criminals, sinful souls. Now Baba is liberator, and he is how he is liberating us. He's not doing any magic. He's giving us he actually magic, but he's not directly doing like rotating one chadi and making and releasing us from the jail. No, he is making us soul conscious. He's making us realize why the Murli is important, because every day he reminds us. He's bringing back our memory, And that's why Murli is so important because there should be someone who is reminding us, then only otherwise again we'll become body conscious. So that's why how much ever time we read Murli, soul conscious, that's why Janki Dadi Baba told read 12 times, 13 times, 14 times. How much ever was she was reading, that only was rotating in mind. I am soul, I am soul, I have to liberate myself. I have to do this, I have to do that. Otherwise, the world thing, this thing, that thing, no, the mind runs here and there. So that's why soul consciousness, becoming soul consciousness must. This is the first chapter and base of everything. If we are soul conscious, we are king. If we are soul conscious, we are winner. Maya jeet, Prakriti jeet. We are pure. We are out of the jail. So we have to practice so much on this because all human souls of the whole world are criminal. They are in the jail of Ravan, and when they shed their bodies, each one goes into the jail of a womb. The Father comes and liberate you from both jail. There are two jail, the jail of Ravan and jail of womb. Both where everywhere we have punishment, where we can run. There's no place. So only Baba comes and liberates us by bringing back our memory. Then for half a cycle he will not go into either of the jail of Ravan or the jail of a womb. You know that Father is gradually liberating you from the jail of Ravan and the jail of womb according to the efforts you make. The Father tells you that in the kingdom of Ravan, all of you are criminal. Then in the kingdom of Ram, all are civilized. Again, we'll remind also ourselves, I am Bindu, point of light. See yourself as point of light. I am Bindu, point of light. So, and again, I'm listening only in my soul consciousness from Bapdada. There's no influence of any evil spirit. Where? In the kingdom of Shivram, all are civilized. This difference we should know. Civilized means civil eye. There is no influence of any evil spirit. It is when there is an arrogance of body that the other evil spirits also come. You children now have to make effort to become soul conscious. Big underline. How much we underline this, it is less. You children have to make effort to become soul conscious. Only when you become like them, Lakshmi and Narayan, will you be called deities. You are now called Brahmins. In order to liberate you from the jail of Ravan, Father comes and teaches you and also reforms the character of each of you, which has become spoilt. Character itself has spoilt. For half a cycle, your character have been spoiled, and they are now completely spoilt. At this time, everyone's character is tamo pradhan. This truly the difference of day and night between a divine character and a devilish character. The Father explains. You now have to make effort and make your characters divine, for only then will you be liberated for having devilish character. 1 second. So see yourself again as point of light, Bindu, shining in between the forehead. So Baba is telling body consciousness is number one devil character, and we should take so severe action against it. That no, never, I'll not at all adopt devilish character now. I'll do so much effort. The character of those who are soul conscious never becomes spoilt. Everything depends on your character. How do the character of the deities become spoiled? Their character becomes spoiled when they go onto the path of the sin. That is, when they become vicious. Such dirty images of path of sin has been shown in the Jagannath temple. That is very old temple, and the dress etc. that they are shown wearing are those of the deities. They show how the deities go on the path of sin. This is the first criminality. They climb on the pyre of lust, and then while gradually changing, they become completely ugly. At first, when they are in golden age, they are absolutely beautiful. Then there are 2 degree less. The silver age cannot be called heaven. It is semi-heaven. The father explained that it is only when Ravan comes that rust begins to accumulate on you. After the spices come only from copper age, the rust start accumulating on us. You become completely criminal by the end. Hard word. You become completely criminal by the end. You would be said 100% criminal at this time. You were 100% viceless and have become 100% vicious. The father now say, continue to reform yourselves. This jail, if we become civilized, we won't be in this jail. So Baba is telling this jail of Ravan is very big. Everyone would be said to be criminal because this is the kingdom of Ravan. They don't know anything about the kingdom of Ram or the kingdom of Ravan. You are now making effort to go to the kingdom of Ram. No one has become complete as yet. Some are in the first, some in the second, and some in the third. The Father is not teaching you and inspiring you to imbibe divine virtues. Everyone has body consciousness. More or less, everyone has body consciousness. The more you remain engaged in doing service, the more your body consciousness will reduce. It is only by doing service that body consciousness will be reduced. Those who are soul conscious will do a lot of service. Baba is soul conscious and does such good service. He liberates everyone from the criminal jail of Ravan and enables everyone to attain salvation. Neither jail will exist there. Here there is double jail. In the golden age, there are no courts, no sinful souls, and no jail of Ravan. The jail of Ravan is unlimited. All are tied up with the ropes of the 5 vices. There is limitless sorrow. Day by day, sorrow continues to increase. Satyuga is called golden age, and Yuga is called silver age. The happiness of golden age cannot exist in the silver age because soul will have decreased by 2 degrees. When the degrees of soul decrease, the body also become like that. You should understand that you become body conscious in the kingdom of Ravan. The Father has now come to liberate you from the jail of Ravan. It does take time for the body consciousness of half a cycle to be removed. It takes time, but effort is needed now more because suddenly if we left body, that's what Baba is telling. Then we cannot do the same effort again. So you have to make a lot of effort. Those who have already shed their bodies can come here again and take this knowledge after growing older. Even I feel I was into knowledge before, but only after, see, 30 is only after I could. understand and gain this knowledge. The later you shed your body, the less possible it is for you to make effort. When someone dies, he can only make effort again when his physical organ become big. He can only do something when he becomes sensible. Yeah, there are many kids here. They also do yoga, Murli, everything like, they have more knowledge in them. They do mansas, everything. They are so much connected. Uh, but they cannot make that much effort. It clearly it is visible that they are from previous birth only. It is this knowledge they are carrying. But now they are not able to do that much effort. They will like to play. They will like to talk. They cannot remain silent. They cannot control their senses. So so once they become sensible only, they can do something, and it will take some time. So those who depart later will not be able to study anything. They will only study as much as they have studied already. This is why you should make effort before you die. They will definitely try as much as possible to come here. Many will come in that condition. Many such soul will come who, previous birth they would have taken some knowledge, and now in this birth, we can see them growing. Like, you know, it will be visible. They won't eat non-veg. They will not eat onion, garlic. They will like to go to center. They will like to do yoga, listen morely, but still they cannot do that much of effort. And that much of still Baba's magic is going on. Still we can see many kids outstanding performance in yoga. But they are even doing Murli classes for adults. So how much they have taken, they are not showing up. By birth, though they did not take, no, from previous birth only they have taken. That's why now itself at their 6 years, 7 years, they are taking Murli classes. There are such kids also wearing white saris. They will sit on the stage and they will take Murli classes. So those who depart later will not be able to study anything. They will only study as much as they have studied already. This is why you should make effort before you die. They will definitely try as much as possible to come here. Many will come in this condition. The tree will continue to grow. The explanation is very easy. There's very good chance to give father's introduction in Bombay. Not in only Bombay, everywhere now. Many villages have not yet got the introduction. So that one is the father of all of us. You definitely need the father inheritance of heaven. It is so easy. Your heart should bubble inside with happiness as to who is teaching you. This is our aim and objective. Two things we should always remember. Who is teaching us? Who is my father and my all relation with whom now? And second, what is my aim and objective? To become like Lakshmi and Narayan. Previously, we were in salvation and we then became degraded, and we now have to go into salvation from degradation. Shiv Baba says, constantly remember me alone. Ma may come, and your sins of many birth will be cut away. Constantly, constantly, there should not be any change. Constant remembrance. Constantly remember me alone, and your sins of many birth will be cut away. So you children know that when it is father's kingdom of Ravan in the copper age, the five vices of Ravan become omnipresent. How can the father be omnipresent where the vices are omnipresent? All souls are sinful souls. The father is personally in front of you. And this is why he says, I never said that, but they have understood it wrongly. By their understanding it wrongly, by falling into vice, and by being insulting, this has become the condition of Bharat. Christian too know that 5,000 years ago Bharat was heaven, and all were Satopradhan. The people of Bharat speak of hundreds of thousands of years because their intellects have become tamopradhan. They neither become elevated nor as degraded. They understand that heaven truly did exist. The father says they are right when they say that I come to liberate you children from jail of Ravan 5,000 years ago. I have come to liberate you again. For half a cycle, there is the kingdom of Ram, and for half a cycle, there is the kingdom of Ravan. Whenever you children have a chance, you should explain. Baba also explained to you children. Children, explain in this way. Why to experience limitless sorrow? At first, when it was the kingdom of Lakshmi and Narayan, there was limitless happiness. They were full of all virtues. This knowledge is for becoming Narayan from an ordinary human. This is the study through which you make your characters divine. At this time, every one character in the kingdom of Ravan has become spoilt, and it is only one Ram who can reform everyone character. There are so many religions at this time. The number of human beings continues to grow so much. So we are in soul consciousness, point of light, and listening through the ears from Sweet Bab Dada. So there are so many religions and it continues to grow. If it continues to grow in the same way, how will there be food for everyone to eat? Such things do not exist in golden age. There is no question of sorrow there. This iron age is the land of sorrow where all are vicious. This is the land of happiness. All are completely viceless. You should repeatedly tell them that this so that they can understand something. The Father says, I am purifier. By remembering me, your sins of many births will be cut away. How would the Father say this? He would definitely speak by adopting a body. Only the one Father, the purifier, the bestower of salvation for all. He would definitely have entered someone's chariot. The Father says, I enter the chariot of the one who does not know his own birth. The Father explained this is the play of 84 births. Those who came in the beginning will come again. They are the one who will take many births, and then there will be those with fewer births. The deities came first of all. Baba teaches you children to give lectures. You should explain in this way. If you stay in remembrance very well, if there isn't body consciousness, you will then give good lectures. Shiv Baba is soul conscious. He continues to say, children, children, may you be soul conscious. Baba is giving us blessing today. Let's continue to say, children, may you be soul conscious and let there be no vices, let there be no devilish within you. So we'll accept Baba's blessing and use it today. You must not cause anyone sorrow. You must not defame anyone. You children must never trust any rumors you hear here and there. Ask the father. That one is saying this. Is it true? Baba will tell you. Otherwise, there are many who don't take long to tell lies. So and so said this about you. They will say this and finish that one off. Baba knows these things happen a lot. They tell wrong stories and then spoil the heart of others. Therefore, you must never listen to false stories and burn inside. Ask, did so and so say this about me? There should be cleanliness within. Some children develop enmity based on rumors they have heard. You have found the Father, and so you should ask him. Many don't have any faith in Baba either. They even forget Shiv Baba. The Father has come to elevate everyone. He uplifts everyone with lot of love. You should take God's direction. If you don't have faith, you won't ask and you won't receive a response. You should imbibe what the Father explains to you. You children have become instrument to establish peace in the world. No one's direction except those of one Father can be elevated. Such elevated direction we are getting. The most elevated direction are from God only, from whom you also receive such a high status. The Father says, benefit yourself and claim a high status. Become Maharathis. If you don't study, what status should you receive? This is the matter of every cycle. The maid and the servants in the golden age are also number wise. The Father has come to make you elevated. But if you don't study what status you will claim, there is high status and low status among the subjects too. This has to be understood with your intellect. People don't know where they are going, whether they are becoming elevated or degraded. The Father comes and explains to you, children. Previously, you were in the golden and silver age, and you are now in the iron age. At this time, human beings eat human beings, right? In many ways, like there are some countries where the human parts are eaten, brain and all those things. So, what concept they apply, don't know. Eating the animals, eating the human, they'll get protein and so many vitamins. Only when people understand all of these things, they can understand what knowledge is. Some children listen with one ear and let it out through the other. Good children at good centers have criminal eyes. So this is very important. What our eyes are seeing every day. Is it seeing anyone's fault? So that we have to check. The Father says, lust is the greatest end. Only when you conquer it will you become conquerors of the world. The deities are completely viceless. And as you progress further, you will understand everything. Establishment will have taken place. Acha. To the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning. From Mother, Father, and Bap Dada, the spiritual father says, Namaste to the spiritual children. From the spiritual children, love, remembrance, and good morning to Mother, Father, and Bap Dada. Namaste, Baba, Namaste. Shukriya, Baba, Shukriya. Essence for dharna. First, never allow your stage to be spoilt by believing any rumors you hear. Have cleanliness within you. Don't burn inside on hearing lies. Take God's direction. Make full effort to become soul conscious. Do not defame anyone. Completely finish the criminal eye by paying attention to benefit, loss, and honor. Listen in one ear to whatever Father tells you, but don't let it out of the other. Blessing, Sibab Dada's blessing hand on your head. May you be powerful soul. Sit on Trikal Darshi seat. May you be powerful soul who is set on your Trikaldarshi seat while performing everyone. Trikaldarshi means who can analyze the three aspect of time. So when we are doing our any situation comes, any reaction, any wording we have to do, we have to realize why this has come, what was the past thing. So maybe my account. And second, this is Kalyankari Yug. Everything happened for some good. And third, those who even defame us, speak bad about us, are going to be our worshippers. So forgive them like that. Nothing new. Drama is accurate. So many points we can use as a Trikaldarshi. So the children who are always sit on their Trikaldasi seats while performing every act knows that many situations will come and take place, whether through oneself, through others, through Maya or matter situation will come anyways, they will definitely come. However, when your original stage is powerful, every external situation is then nothing compared to your original stage. Before performing any act, simply check and understand the three aspects of time of that act, its beginning, middle, and end. Then perform that act, and you will become powerful and go beyond all diverse situations. Yeah, and when we are doing reaction, also we have to think what can be its outcome. Because when we are not thinking and speaking or acting, then only we regret later on. Slogan to be filled with all powers, and this knowledge is the reward of confluence. Power and knowledge is the reward of the conference age because God Himself comes, right? Thank you, Baba. Thank you. Shukriya, Baba. Shukriya. Om Shanti.